That was weird. I don't know. But hello. Good evening. Super and sparkling. Thank you for the oofs. You want to get banned? Why would you? No. Hello, Phoenix. Phoenix, even. I think I said Phoenix. Yes, this is Promos. Hope we're all doing well. Can't jump with the wheel and shifter. Have you not practiced? Maybe? You need to practice? As if you're doing a normal drive, maybe? I would suggest doing that. Or, if you do want to practice while being here, you could go back. You could be at the tail, just in case you know, take someone else out. Taking a while to load. Well, you've got time. You've got time. I don't usually want to start the stream too early. Right, hello, good evening. How you doing? Don't let me take people to notice something on the screen again. Get back. Oh, you bit Felix and Phoenix. Try and saying that very quickly, huh? Zio, hello. Ooh. I'm alright. Hope you're doing well. Bales! I miss you, man. Emotes, yes. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the oof. Jumping over the show. For you, I don't think it is for me. I'd be the one screaming if it was me. So fortunately, it's not for me. Testing, right. And there goes. Oh, you were sorting something, okay. It hasn't changed. It's still only one. For that exact reason. Testing purposes, yes. Race you to the back. I mean, you're welcome to join, Adam, if that's a sneaky hint there. Grubby, hello. Lenny, hello. How we doing? I haven't been spawned in long enough to fix it, have I? I need to fix my truck from last time. This person in the middle. MB man. Do I know this person? Have you been in? Oh, you're there. Have you been in the stream before, MB? I don't recognise that name. Ooh. Antonio. And Anton, hello. But thank you for the oof. I appreciate that. What server? The Promont server. We're on Promont. There's only one, so Promont. I'm doing alright, Lenny. Ah, okay. That's nice. You'd be the weirdo hiding in the corner. Well, if Silver joins, if he has time to, he may park somewhere strange. Little disclaimer as well, I am a bit bunged up. A bit blocked up, so if I sound strange, I usually sound blocked up, but if I sound a bit more strange, that's why. Be there soon. Take your time, you've got about 10 minutes. If we are to depart on time. Bitter, hello, you're not late, it's fine. How you doing? Come on in. Always room for Silver. Oh, there you are. Speaking of. Oh, Silver will fit in any gap he wants to try and fit in, so he'll be fine. Need to do settings. You can just copy the file over if you really want to. Really want to. Your controls file. Something like that. My one is the Starburst, I believe. What do you mean this one? MB has the same one, just inverted colours. Looks nice. Should do that. Don't want to be kicked for AFK because I'm too lazy. Ooh. Is that an actual plate for a certain country or what? Hey, fun. Hello. QF. Hello. Still 243. I don't think there's a 244 yet. Fluffy purple cloud. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. What a very nice name. Big fan, Fon, big fan. Big fan of your work. Yeah, you'll see people screaming if it was updated. 244. Yes. Leonard, no, it's not. It was from a World of Trucks event. A little while back. A few years back, actually, maybe. Because I've had it for a while. Sammy's, hello. Come on in, hello. How are you doing? Bitter as well. I like it as well. It's a nice paint job. I've gotten used to it being in white and black, not black and white. You know. That's alright. Can I? 122 seconds. No, people know what my paint job looks like. They can see it. Look. It's down there. It's alright. Hat Pog. Annie, you don't have that emote, do you? Big fan, Annie. You tried. Oh, what are the chances, huh? Fucking X-Men. I'll do that so you can see the names. But hello. James Pog. How are you doing? It's I need to wake up at 5. Oh. It's more orange than red. That's bitter. They're in chat as well. Is that a good thing? Well, there's nothing wrong with that, is there? How long have you? If it's something that, you know, doesn't really have any ambition to progress any further, then I wouldn't put everything into that. For your own sake. It's you. How do you get that paint job? Now you would get it on the Steam market for the game. Because I'm sure people are still selling it there. But at the time you did it for completing a certain event in thingy. 4 months. I mean, I've had that before for a lot longer than that, but there's nothing wrong with it. As long as it doesn't, you know, murder you mentally. Like if you can't get this person or something, or if they're taken but you still like them. The skybox changed. Something changed. Or the lights turn off. Oh, you came in to say hello? No worries. Appreciate that. Enjoy your evening. I'm doing alright, James. And there's Turo, Mr. Fook himself. How are you doing? You are AFK. There we go, I can fix. Mr. Fook, Mr. Yeah. Fook this, Fook that, you know. Adam, might I ask the very interesting question, if you're such a fan of Ivecos, why are you not in one? I thought you'd be, you know, representing for life. But no, he's there in a Renault, so just as bad, but still. Vampy's there as well. That's right. Huh. Yes, it's just as bad. You heard what I said? The lesser loved trucks, right. Well, I'm sure you can be in a man as well. Because that's around the same. Oh, I'm walking so blocked up. Wind at more than 200... Well, yes, if you're high up, then yes. How did I? Well, back several years back when I had them, I never did. I don't know what I did, but I never did. It wouldn't have worked, so it's one of those. Amy, hello. Good evening. Neo, hello. You come up. The mud bumper isn't the one to... What the hell do you mean? Oh, the Schwarzmüller, but it's not actually a Schwarzmüller too. Right. Just because it's got bits of red in it. Then why are you not red? You're orange. Look, that's orange. But that is more red. Pick one. I see it much brighter than it actually is. That is orange. Yeah, there you go. Neo over there. Rolling in the background. That's orange. More orange. A light orange. Hello, Bomber. How you doing? Winter remote, don't ban, please. They will keep saying that until it's been physically removed from them. They will always use it as an excuse. Bubby, hello. Right, that, the Coleco thing. What is the real world ice lolly, I guess, brand that logo looks like? Because Quartz was trying to work that out as well. What's the real name of that company? Because I have no idea. It looks like an ice lolly, but I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Well, you're orange red. It's because of your name. It's not really red in itself, is it? Where's it gone? Oh, Calypso. Is it? No, Annie. The trailer's full of the stuff that they make into ice lollies. It's full of the slush. You know, that's why it's a fuel tanker. Oh, I see. Well, that would have made more sense, wouldn't it? Because that is orange. Hello, Vampy. Making sure this hasn't died on me yet. Valencia. Bit far away from Valencia. Well, again, I picked some roads that we haven't been on yet. But the route that I was originally going to take is full of border checks. So unfortunately, there is one here. But that's the only one. Because I would have also gone here. And then here. But he got those two. That one. Could have gone there. But didn't. It's not Drive for Life. Preparation, boy. There's two. Well, there could have been more. That was my point. There could have been more. You know what I mean? One on each side. Yeah, obviously, when I say there's one, there's obviously two. Where's Silver? And there's two in the garage. I assume that's Phoenix, as they've just arrived. Oh, and Sparkly as well. Who is... Have you always been that shade of blue? Why does that look even lighter? You thought diesel. Well, yeah. Sylvie's busy. Well, that's appreciated, my dude. It's fun. One at a time. What the? Oh, you haven't got a normal... At least make a match. Come on. Who's the new Silver? Oh, don't be the new Silver. You gonna replace Silver? No, 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 no. Falco does make nice trucks. I know he has to sacrifice a little bit more because he can't save it as much now. But you can still make nice looking trucks. Somewhat close to reality. And yes, we're witnessing Felix's first real world use of his wheel, which may go wrong, other than his brief practice. So if anything happens, we'll assume it's him. Yeah, exactly. Student driver. He's learning. Gotta learn. You gotta learn as part of your test going on the highways now, don't you? That's how it works. Radshow, hello. How you doing? God damn. Oh, we have to count how many tolls there are. Gonna be too many. Good time. I'm good as well. Thank you for asking. Hope you've had a good day. Busy doing, you know, maybe secret stuff, maybe whatever else. He did. I think he did. That's what he mentioned anyway. Should take more practice with that. That's why I said yesterday he goes at the back. Because if he shifts wrong, or doesn't ship up enough, shift. There we go, third time. Up enough, he will, you know, be a bit slow. I think he did. Been working all day? Oh, that's what it's like. No, I forgot what the picture looks like. I swear there was one in the picture. Probably, yeah. Because it does come in a separate box. Yes, Candy is waiting. Just be patient, Candy. Just don't expect something to happen. And it's in the morning as well. Somehow. Waiting for something lucky to happen. Also, yeah, I think it's usually, you know, sunset that we go. The next storm that's due to hit the UK, I have a feeling we had a little bit of it today. Because today was non-stop rain. You know, like the very loud, scary rain. That's what we had earlier. It wasn't pleasant. I don't know if that's the start of the next one. That's supposed to hit this weekend, apparently. But, you know, can't tell. Don't know if I know anyone else had it. Oh, yeah, the earlier in the week one, that was the previous storm. Whatever the name of that one was. But there's a new one apparently, just cycling through the alphabet. Already. Only in the second month, we're already on the letter D. Climate change, boy. Climate change. Who's that? Ah, super. Dave. Storm Dave. All the Daves around the country will rejoice. It's named after them. It's not. No, what is Dennis? Isn't it Dennis? Dennis the Menace, people call it. Already. They have a batch of names that they go through every year. Darren. Yes. Yeah, one day it'll be Darren, because you can't name another storm after another one unless it's, you know, several years apart, because then people get confused. Or you have to put numbers after it. So. Andrixa, hello. How are you doing? If I said that right, welcome, welcome. Darren. One day. And then of course you've got to have Storm Bob. Doesn't sound appealing, but Storm Bob. Don't know what other generic names. Storm Gary. You can have a Gary. There's a few Garys left. Gary is a dying name, but, you know, a common one. Racho and Captain Knuckles. Thank you for the follows. Big fan. Slowly approaching our next number. Big fan. Storm Jedward. Oh. Wow. Well, I don't know how bad global warming would be by then. Whether we'd have more or less storms. Or whether we'd have ruined the planet by then. I need that bit of fuel station. God damn it. That little grey bit down there. One day. It's going to be even harder to do the... Not only because there's no arcade, but just sheer amount of roads that we have to free roam on correctly. It's going to be hard to keep track. Underwater. Yes, it won't be a problem, you see. It'll be fine. I suppose the further down you go, if you've ever been like in a swimming pool, an outdoor swimming pool, or in the ocean when it rains, when the water hits the top of the water, you know, that actually looks pretty cool. So it will just be like a little effect on your roof. They'll be fine. The fish swimming beside your window, they won't notice anything. Under the sea. Be fine. No, but as a result of the rain and all the clouds, it was very dark. So it felt like kind of like what the sky is now, but early afternoon. So it's submarines. Gonna get yourself a yellow submarine, huh? You gotta. Nemo. You might find Nemo though. You know. All of us down there, we've got to find Nemo somehow. Group effort. He's not lost. He's just hiding. Your Spells is lurking away, but you know, we do miss him. Careful, little lag spike there. Don't get too close, considering how much Candy is typing as well. Little bit of road there. See, gotta get that one. God's sake, man. And then I think we did these roads where they look back on themselves on normal arcade. Then I copied the profile over. So I'm not doing this normally. If only I could do the same. If you look to your right, you see unexplored territory for about 50 meters or so. We have insufficient funds to go and check that out. But then you get the normal intersections. Those aren't too bad, because I'm used to doing those. Most of Italy is done, I think. See, this is done. It's just annoying. We don't need a Pro Mods arcade, though. Now, I know you shouldn't drive like arcade, but... normal. Nah. Well, base map Pro Mods, probably. I'm sure those still work as normal. 8,000 what? Bells. Singapore server. Because of how few people play on there. Maybe. I don't condone that, but maybe. Has tripled. Well. Don't overload yourself. What are you actually doing now? Because you changed, didn't you? I didn't quite grasp what you're actually doing now. Because you had your suit on and gosh. Big boy. Yeah, better be worth it. Dairy and produce manager. Nice. You could call that guardian of the milk, I suppose, if you really wanted to. Be a much better role. Looking after his veggies. That sounds interesting. Yes, he sits on a throne made of old vegetable, like those plastic containers that vegetables get stored in. The crates. With the flowers. Oh, that's nice. Hope these smell nice. Don't, overpower you. Oh, of course, right. I wouldn't know about that day. It was bad. I had a panic for a sec to think that this toll didn't work. Okay. It's got a green light this time. Never heard of it. Nah. What does Valentine mean, huh? Like, I get the idea of the day, but I also find it, how many people perk up with their romantic abilities one day. When you have any day you could do that. Oh, look, Henny, another great road. How I've been down there, but not back up again. Lovely. Lovely. Tomorrow's rush. You definitely wouldn't be suffering alone. Every possible shop would have that. Good luck to you. Meanwhile, the sensible folk out there having a movie night. saving money, staying in, watching Netflix maybe, you know. That sounds lovely. Instead of going out, doing all the stereotypical stuff. Don't need to do that. Do whatever you want, you know. Candy is using Tinder on the move. You are now officially addicted to it. Boom! Good day, sir. I could call you Boom, couldn't I? Sir Boom. M to the O to the B. Ordered your flowers online. Well, I hope they turn out nice. Yes, they've been experimenting with that, but the fact that they're doing it while we're driving is not needed. Yeah, Mother's and Father's Day. Exactly. Same thing. Don't really need to. It's nice, but no. Yes. Oh, congratulations. The movies alone. No. Well, if that's how you want to spend your day, Samus, if that's what will enjoy you, or whatever I'm trying to say then yeah, go for it. It really doesn't matter, because it's just another day that people spend too much money on. And then it'll be over before you know it. Master Oboom? I mean, maybe. You were coming up with whatever the other definitions your name could be earlier, so any one of those. Pretend to buy chocolates. Yes! See? Yes. Or the people that buy like 2 sets of something as if it's for a date, but then they eat both. Perfect idea. I don't see why not. Love tap. Didn't feel it. Didn't feel it. Tarts, hello. Good day, good evening. I do wonder how many soppy posts there's going to be tomorrow, though. Who the special someone is. I don't know what you would reply to that. Without saying, oh no, it's just for me, it's fine. I suppose, you know, the age-old comment of when you were in school and you had a little person that you liked, you kind of say, oh, you won't know them, they go to a different school. So, you could be really cheeky and say, oh no, they work at another shop, it's fine. You won't know them. LOL. Just avoid that question. Hello. They work in another Tesco. Exactly. And then they shouldn't ask you again. Monk Master. Hello. Sir, how are you doing? Thank you for the follow. More grey roads. God damn. They don't exist. I know. It feels bad. I mean, if it's going to be something like chocolates, then you can't use the excuse that, you know, the expiry date. No, one's this year, one's next year. Stockpiling. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Sir. How you doing, boy? We've gone from higher to high. So I hope things are alright. We're gonna just have an next. How he is? We's alright. We's alright. And I'm assuming everyone else is as well. We were just having a lovely discussion about tomorrow. And how it's feels bad for everyone. I mean, I don't know if you'd be in the same boat then. So I'll pop by and have you on the second screen while working a project. Ah. And what might that be? Well, that's fine. Feels bad. Cause there's no special someone, you know? One day a year you're supposed to be so lovey-dovey. And then the rest of it is like, you know, doesn't matter. The one day, that's what people expect out of you. It's not like you're supposed to balance it out across the entire year, you know. No. Disrespect them the rest of the year. Just on that one day, just make sure you're, you know, flowers, chocolate, nice dinner, the usual. But there is no someone. So you can't do either of those things. Yeah, it's a bit silly. Chat sleeping. Some are lurking. You've got Annie to talk to. A few other people. And then the rest of them are driving. Unfortunately, there's just not that many people here. Which is feels bad. For me. But don't distract yourself too much, you know. From whatever you're working on. Thanks for joining, Robbie. That's fine. Also, just noticed I'm nearly at 400k miles, by the way, on this truck. 392. You can text and drive. You can. Maybe you shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. There's a difference. I wouldn't recommend doing that. Vampy, if you're near the back somewhere. Well, I wouldn't be able to see his response, would I? But, you know, Red says, hi, Vampy. He's somewhere back there, I think. Yes, be productive. Everyone should be productive, but, you know. Only behind permons. Well, they're barely showing on my list anyway, so they're quite far back. I'm alright, thank you, Monk. You have someone, but this year you've been a bit awful. You told them to give you money. I mean, that works, but the more incredible thing is that they know what they want. I mean, besides the stereotypical stuff, if you ask, you know, what do you want? Oh, I don't know. I don't mind. Give me what you want, you know, and you'll never get the answer to that question. So, something suitable. That's all you should do. Something nice, which is impossible. But something nice. Ooh. The crashes are happening in front of you. For God's sake. There's you. I see you on town now. Indeed, there is a gap.